thing, so please mute me.
Your camera, dude, your camera is pointing somewhere. It's not pointing at you. I can see your hand. I can see your surface. Yeah.
LKM Coast to Coast. Hey, welcome everybody. You are here for another episode of LKM Coast to Coast. We appreciate you being here tonight. I'm Monster Hunter. We're going to be interviewing Panek, or William Panek, Panek Bill on Twitter. We're excited to have him here, and we also have Martease Lures. He's going to be doing a custom lure for us, and we're going to be going back and forth on that camera, so that you can see Marty's work. We got on the West Coast, we have.
Hey, they call me the Lizard King, and you think it was all crazy last week. This week, we got Panek Bill, so nobody panic. Gotcha. Hey, welcome. We got Panek Bill tonight. Absolutely amazing. This should be of a great interest to my Uncle Pete. My Uncle Pete's a big hunter, William, and we're going to talk about some hunting, some outdoors, and some fishing stuff. I'm super excited because we don't always get I don't always get to spend time with Panek Bill. You know him, of course, as the inventor of Thigh High Thursdays, and he brings he brings the S in sexy to the great outdoors. Welcome, Panek Bill.
Hello, thank you.
Also, this evening we have a live feed from the studio. Leonardo himself, Marty of Martease Lures, and he's going to be painting jigs and lures and stuff for us live tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, two folks tonight are going to win paint. Damn, I need some more purple zizzerp because my brain. Two people,
yes.
Two people are going to win lures that Marty's going to paint tonight live for you all.
Bid it out, Junior.
Right? So everybody knows Marty of Martease Lures. Marty's my main man. Marty makes custom cranks and crankbaits. He also makes these beautiful articulating baits like this. Marty makes custom. Also, look at this trout he made for me.
Oh.
Golden trout. Yeah. Some awesome stuff that Marty does. And of course, this awesome custom popper he made for me. And Marty uses all trap-a-tackles. It's a trap. Be very careful. You don't want to touch these things. Tell you. Also, of course, Marty makes custom jigs. Usually, Marty and I collaborate about 6 to 10 times a year. This was a collection for Thanksgiving that we did. We'll be doing a fall. This is part of our fall collection. We'll be doing another what we call Welcome to Fowl. We'll do a fowl collection. This is a pheasant jig that he did. This is actually a great jig with that orange in there. He also makes pheasants. So we're going to be watching him today.
Ooh, look at Panek.
Panek Bill was the big winner once on one of Marty's giveaways.
Yes.
Beautiful. Force his feed there so we can see that.
Yep, I'm forcing it right now. Oh, look at that. Roll Tide. I love it.
Yeah, he did a great job on this.
Mm-hmm. Look at that. That's before he went to Trapper Tackles. Maybe we can get him to send you a couple trebles out there and change those out. Those are the old school style, old school. But absolutely. All right. So what do we got from Marty here? I see. Oh yeah, there he is. Look at that. Trapper trebles. He's showing us right now. I like him.
Force Marty's feed. Oh, okay.
I am forcing. Yeah, I was forcing it. I think I'm trying anyway. I'm still learning this whole program, but
anywho, let's say hello to some people out there, and let's get to talking to William Panek himself, the man, the myth, the legend, the inventor of Thigh High Thursdays. My wife doesn't let me look at Panek Bill's Twitter feed, but maybe some of you should.
Absolutely. I'm going to...
He is a hot tub legend, ladies and gentlemen, a hot tub legend. He is in the Hot Tub Hall of Fame.
Here we are.
For whiskey picks.
So let's see. I'm going to give a couple quick shout outs to everybody that's in the chat room. We got Ed Seiler here. Thanks, Ed, for coming. We appreciate it. We got Peter Knipp. That's your uncle? Is that correct?
Peter Knipp. Yeah, Knipp.
Yep. Welcome, Peter. We have John Klopp's back in the house. Hey, John, how's it going?
What up, Johnny?
Very exciting. Oh, we got Shelby here. We got Mr. Snake himself. Are you kidding me? So that actually, wait a second. That might be Jen. Jen, if that's you, I'm pretty sure it is you because she dropped her phone in the bottom of a pond along with the GoPro. Did you hear about?
No.
For weeks. Yep, Jen lost it all. She lost it all. So I think she's actually on Snake's phone. I'm pretty sure. Okay. We got Pond Predator Nations in the house. Welcome back, Pond Predator.
We got Eddie.
We got Jennifer as well. So actually, Jen and Snake are on.
Oh, so actually, Jen and Snake are on. Look at that.
Yeah, we're excited about that.
Got Aaron Targerson.
Yep.
John Klopp.
Aaron's dog, Cooper, is actually in a contest right now. If you haven't had a chance to go vote for Cooper, everybody's going to go vote for Cooper because if Cooper wins, I think I'm going to have puppies. I got excited about that. Just saying, I'm pimping out my dog. And it all stems on Cooper winning a contest.
No shame. No shame. Hey, we got Michael Johns himself. Big nuts.
Mike's in the house. We have Jack Van Fleet, and I tell you, I can't wait till giveaway time, Jack. We got a couple Jacks.
We're going to be giving away some Jack's Lures tonight. We're giving away a bunch of Marty stuff tonight. We're going to be giving away some Far Out Foods tonight. We're going to be giving away some Cowboy Coffee Chew, everybody.
Ooh, I like it.
When I said it was going to get crazy, I meant it was going to get crazy.
Oh, God. Keep hitting that freaking horse with the stick. I'm going to ask you a question. So, Panek, we've seen you. We've all seen you on Twitter. Everybody knows you on Twitter. We're excited to have you here.
Thank you.
What is it? I guess my biggest question, hunting. All right. We know you're a hunter. What's your favorite time of what's your favorite season? What's your favorite prey? How long you been doing it for? We got so many questions for you, but I guess we'll start with those couple.
Wow. I guess my favorite, and it's kind of changed over the years. I seems the older I'm getting, the upland hunting is a lot easier on the body than hiking around in those mountains up here in Colorado, hunting deer and elk.
Oh, yeah.
But deer and elk, big game hunting is my passion. I've been doing it since I've been 10 years old.
Really?
And it's just been a love of mine since the very first time I went out.
Absolutely. Now, do you rifle hunt? Do you bow hunt?
So I used to archery hunt quite a bit. And then as my son got older and started playing sports, the football season kind of clashed with archery season here in Colorado. So I started rifle hunting because it fell later in the year. And I'm looking right now at getting back into some archery hunting. But for the last 15, 20 years, I've been pretty much rifle hunting big game.
Wow. All right. I like it. Yeah.
Nice. I know about conflicts since my Uncle Pete's on here. You could ask him about a conflict with my birthday. I never saw my uncle on my birthday because it was opening season for duck.
It happens.
That's a conflict here with me. My birthday's in October, the week of the 22nd, and that is second rifle season for deer. And
whitetail.
I haven't been at home for my own birthday for 35, 40 years.
That's called dedication, my friend. That's called dedication.
Absolutely. I love
That's your birthday gift to yourself, going out and enjoying yourself.
Absolutely.
I noticed you got Mud Creek Hunt Dogs there.
Yep.
Do you ever work with any charities, or is there anything that's near and dear to your heart?
I've worked with the Colorado School for the Blind here in Colorado, but that has never been affiliated with Mud Creek Hunts or Mud Creek Nation.
Yeah.
I got looped in with those guys through Aaron and Jessa.
Oh, yeah.
and I've always supported all the nice one.
Oh, God.
All the fundraisers they've done, all the charities they've done, have all been rock solid. To the core foundation. So I've been behind them ever since.
Excellent. That's a good organization. I see him also on social media quite a bit as well. And
the Mud Creek Hunt.
Yeah. Now, do you have a dog? Do you dog hunt as well?
Yeah. My dog's getting up there. She hasn't hunted here in a few years, but I got a lab boxer mix.
Force Marty.
Force Marty.
Yeah.
Sorry. Technical difficulties. Sorry. Good to know. So,
sorry, Bill.
Back to you, Bill. Sorry. You'll find that Frank overtalks everybody all the time. So it's going to be very.
You know what? You just wait.
Oh God. So sorry. You have I
got a dog named Jandy. She's a lab boxer mix. She's
nice.
Getting up there. Her hips are starting to go a little bit. So we haven't been hunting her here the last few years, but
yeah,
rock solid dog, man. I love that dog.
Awesome.
Just great. Yeah. There's nothing better than hunting behind a good dog in the field. I had the pleasure of meeting up with Aaron Taggerson and some of his buddies out in Kansas this last winter for a combination upland waterfowl hunt. And I tell you what, Aaron can run those dogs. He's got his shit together when it comes to that.
I've seen some videos of Aaron's and it's
Cooper's the real deal, man. He's legit.
And that's why I think it would be such a good fit for Cooper and Winnie, my dog, together, and maybe have a couple of puppies, there's nothing wrong with that. Aaron, just saying, Winnie Cooper, that's like
Winnie Cooper. Isn't that from the TV show?
Yes, the TV show. It's like they're meant to be. They're meant to be. Frank, you gotta come on now.
Hey.
Come on, that's gross.
Oh, come on. Hey, Mike Burnside said, shout out to Bill for wearing blue last hunting season for Kenzie.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that was kind of a deal Mud Creek Hunts got behind, and a lot of other hunters did also. I know some of the guys and gals in the hunting and fishing communities. We all decided kind of started DMing and texting back and forth, and all of us wore some type of blue ribbon or paracord or something in the field every hunt, just to support Mike and his daughter, their whole family. The stuff they do is unbelievable. My hat is off to them every day. Unbelievable.
Without a doubt.
Definitely proud to know those great people. I've gotten to know Mike over the past year. Obviously I don't know Kenzie very well because you have to be kind of one-on-one with her to spend time with her. But I've gotten a chance to talk with Mike several times on the phone, and what a pleasure. What a good human being, and I think that's something that's incredible that I find here on Twitter and on YouTube is I did not ever have social media until last March. I was against it. I didn't want my kids to get caught up in it. The people who invented social media will tell you they don't let their kids use it. Seriously, it's no joke. They don't let their kids
on Thursdays.
Exactly right. The Thursday. No, kids, no. Absolutely not.
They knew how addictive it was going to be, and so but I got on here, and man, have I met some just incredible people. And I've gotten to know some of these people quite intimately. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
So have I. I'm just saying, for $100 gift card, I've gotten to know people really intimately myself. Just saying, great place to meet people.
I tell you, it cost me a lot of money when I first got on here.
You flew out to meet me. What the hell were you thinking?
No, just
look what happened now. Jesus. Oh,
in the gift cards alone.
Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff.
What does Marty got going on? Let's do a little Marty cam and see what we got going on.
Marty cam. You know what? We got to do the early bird giveaway as well, so we can get that thing going for him.
Yep, oh yeah.
Lizard King of Rants. I know, Marty. Exactly. Exactly.
Force his feed. Force his feed.
His feed is forced. Everybody sees the Lizard King Rant, which that is what that card is. So when Frank goes a little crazy and gets on that soapbox, Marty's going to put that card out there so we all know that Frank is on that soapbox. Oh, we lost Marty again. Well, he's been calling in and dialing in because his feed's not the greatest right now. He's having some technical difficulties. But
all right, well let's do the early bird because, ladies and gentlemen, unbeknownst to you, someone here in the next minute or two is going to win their own custom painted Martease
Lure
crankbait.
All right, so I have a number underneath here. And actually, I don't have the feed up, though. Do you have the do you guys
Marty's up now.
He's back up. Marty's back up. All right.
Yep.
All right, there he is. All right, do you have the
I have the comments, yes.
You have the comments. So number I don't know, you're going to have to read the 25th comments. All right.
I'm scrolling back to the beginning. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I include myself in those comment numbers?
Yeah, you're gonna have to because it's the 25th comment. It's the early bird comment.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. The winner of a custom Martease lure that's going to be painted here tonight.
On the show.
You're gonna have to talk in the chat. You're not gonna believe this.
Of course I'm not. Who is it?
It's Eddie Soiler.
Ed Seiler won again.
Ed Soiler won again.
That is on fire. On fire. All right. So, Ed, congratulations.
Congratulations, Ed.
If you put in the comments what colors you want Marty to use, I'm pretty sure he'll be able to paint those for you tonight. I know that Macy actually was looking for an orange, a blue, a white, a purple, and a yellow, I believe it was. I don't know. I have it written down somewhere. But she wanted a rainbow colored lure. Maybe we can have him paint something up rainbow colored.
So that's our early bird prize. Congratulations, Ed. Let's start throwing some stuff up in there, Ed, so we can tell Marty what you want. And he's going to start painting that. He's also going to start painting the grand prize that will be given away this evening, too, as we watch. So periodically, as we're talking to Bill, we're just going to get back to Marty's feed and, see how these jigs come along.
Absolutely.
You know what? Ed probably could just text Marty, actually.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyhow, hey, so Bill.
Yes.
How's the weather been today?
Today, mid-40s, little overcast.
Not bad. Oh, which part of Colorado do you live in?
I live on the Front Range. I live in a suburb of Denver in Littleton, Colorado.
I used to live in Colorado Springs.
Oh, okay. I'm southwest of Denver. Right along the foothills of the Rockies.
Sure. Yeah, I used to live like a quarter, not even a quarter mile, 8 blocks from the foothills of the Rockies. It was great. Colorado is a very fun place to live. Every weekend I go skiing, just period. They have great deals for people who live in Colorado to get the locals out skiing. I used to go absolutely every weekend. I used to go to I used to go up to Lyons, if you know where Lyons, Colorado is. Boulder. Yep. So just north of Boulder there, and I used to go to what's called the Folks Fest. And that's not necessarily folk, but it's called the Folks Fest. And you could hear anything from bluegrass to Nora Jones to, it's just a lot of singer-songwriters. 3 days, 12 hours a day of music and camping. It's a spectacular time. That's Planet Bluegrass does that. And they also do like the Telluride and all that stuff out there too.
Right. Yeah, big thing out here now is out in Grand Junction, Colorado, is the Country Jam. And it's like 3-day concert, camping, RV.
Excuse me?
Huh?
I'm interested.
Country Jam?
How? Yeah, it's all country music?
Yeah, all country music. You look it up on Google. I don't know if there's still tickets.
Do you go to it
for this year?
Mr.
I've been
Panek?
a couple times, but I haven't been recently. But it is a 3-day party, good time. Yep.
Sounds like something I'd be interested in.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It's a good time.
The wife, the Lizard Queen would be also. She is a country girl. She is a shoveling cow shit, riding horses. She had horses. She had a horse growing up.
Right.
She was 4-H and the whole 9 yards. She her family had a farm. It was a subsistence farm. But she rode school on a tractor, all that stuff. So that's why I love her. I used to date California women there for a while, and after a couple of tragic situations, I told myself I am done, and this is going to be the last woman I look for on this planet, and she better know how to shovel shit in her high heels. And that was the rule. And I knew I wanted her to have that Midwest mentality,
Right.
That she's not afraid to get her hands dirty and stuff like that. And I kid you not, the 3 days after I made that decision, it was late December, 6 years ago, going on 7 years. Boom, she popped up into my life. Indiana.
Really? If I ever told my wife that she needs to shovel shit in high heels, she would kick my ass.
Who makes the high-heeled muck boots?
Right. I know. Exactly.
Oh, now you're giving me a new idea. You're giving me a new idea.
Bang. Invention right there. I got the next $1 million idea.
We just need 5 million people.
Just 5 million people. That's all it is. $1 million idea.
We'll be rich. There she is. There she goes. You want to say hi, Lizard Queen? Everybody wants you to say hi.
Hey.
I gotta go get the child. I'll be back.
All right. Nice.
So before we get more into depth in the hunting, is hunting your primary thing, or is fishing your primary thing? Or are you a man of the seasons where it's hunting then fishing? Or
answer.
Oh no, you gotta.
If you see who just popped into the hangout.
Oh hell no. Hell to the no.
I don't know how he got in here.
How the hell did he get in here?
I'm hacking, man. I'm hacking.
Big nuts.
Oh, he's right here. Hold on. Here you go. Hey, I'm on.
Everybody, we got a reprise of the big nuts.
Hold on.
I love it.
Here we go.
Guys.
Come here, boy. Big nuts.
Let me put it on the screen. Hold on.
Big nuts.
I love it.
The wife's like, who is it? I'm like, Michael Johns. Big nuts, how he's referred to in our house.
Hey,
he hacked the hangout. I love it. What's going on, Mike? How's it going?
Hey, great, guys. Hey, it's one guy, one cup.
Oh, disgusting. Uh-oh.
Nice.
I think Blue Collar just left.
I know. He's like, get out of here.
People leave when you start talking.
Hey, Panek.
Yes.
So are you a man of the seasons?
I think pretty much my favorite season is whatever's in season. Right now, was kind of bummed when the waterfowl and everything wrapped up here.
Yeah.
But now I'm chomping at the bit for spring turkey, which is right around the corner. Mm-hmm. And then we'll do some predator hunting throughout the summer. Get out there and pop some coyotes. and looking forward to Dove in September. That kind of kicks it off in the fall here, and
Nice.
we just roll into stuff from there.
Nice.
So during summertime, do you turn into the fisherman, Bill?
Yeah. And I fish a lot on and off all year round, but I'm a fly fisherman.
Oh, wow.
That's all I do. Unless I'm with my nephews or something like that, then we'll.
That's the place to do it. Hey, doesn't get any better in
break out
Colorado.
some bait and let the kids catch some fish. But I'm pretty much a river and stream kind of guy. Up in the high mountains, or I hike into some high mountain lakes and throw some flies around.
Nice.
Yeah.
Man, there is nothing neater than being up in a mountain and seeing a body of water hanging up inside of a mountain somewhere.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's cool. Those
it is
glacier
bizarre.
lakes are fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
It's totally. And then you're like, well, how the hell did a trout get up here?
Yeah,
they're there. They are there.
Absolutely. So, Mike, since you're here with us, how the hell's everything going?
Oh man, what happened to everybody? Oh, Martease left again.
We're down.
And out. Yeah, he's down and out. He's just gonna keep on calling back every once in a while so that we can see him.
We just went down to one.
Yeah.
Sound familiar, Michael Johns?
Down to one.
It does, Frank.
I don't know if Bill saw that episode, but Michael Johns thought he was a sly cat, right? And he says he gets on his feed, the feed where he's completely black and you can't see anything he's holding up. He decided to do a podcast in a subway tunnel, and he's looking at all these people that are watching him. And he goes, "Hey, see that lizard? I'm already doing better than you." And it goes down to one, like a millisecond later.
That's because they thought you were there, Frank.
Exactly.
Don't mess with the lizard, bro.
I tell my wife all the time.
yeah.
Oh, and this is where the show goes downhill.
Yeah. But definitely 12 days left, man. I got the my last tournament of the FLW for this year, and it's all or nothing. I need a top 3 finish to make it to the championship, or just suck it for next year.
Nice.
Nice.
Guess I'll be in California with Frank.
All right.
You know what? It's rare that I say this, but you are not welcome here.
Well, it's funny, Frank, because you missed Friday's live cast from.
Yeah, some people work for a living. Somebody has to make money so that we can go out and send all this crap out to everybody.
Giving handies under a
Despite
bridge
what people
working,
think
Frank.
that I'm getting paid to do this, I ain't.
Frank.
By the way, speaking of sending stuff out, hold on, Michael Johns. I am just about completely caught up with sending everything out to everybody. I'm gonna go through everything and just double check, but I just sent out another 10 packages today, so
Absolutely. I am going to, in honor of having I was going to say Michael Johns. We're not honoring you, right?
Honor of Panek Bill.
In honor of having Panek Bill here, we're going to give away a Jack's Lures hand painted.
What?
All right. We're going to give this away to somebody in the chat room right now. Oh, you got to turn it upside down there, Frank. You were upside down.
Oh, oops. What?
There it is. All right. So jackslures.net. If you guys haven't gone over there, he's got a website up and it's running. And I tell you, unbelievable craftsmanship. The paint job on this is unbelievable. He's got some trapper tackle hooks on this. And I'm going to go through a couple of his lures tonight because I tell you, I'm just super impressed. Just absolutely super impressed. The craftsmanship of his hand carved lures is amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Oh, his hand cards. Oh, darn
Oh,
it.
well, I had to hang them up because I tell you, I absolutely love them. Let me grab this
I got it right here. I got it right here.
Jack
You
is
know?
awesome. He makes some really good lures.
Doesn't he?
Oh.
So in order of having Mr. Panek on our show tonight, we're going to be giving away a Jack's Lures crank with some trap tackle hooks on there. And I'll see if I can get that.
Well, we got Marty back, thank goodness.
Yes, we did. Marty, can you hear us? No. Well, he's there somewhere. We'll keep panning back and forth see if we can't pick up Marty. But
hey, so Frank, you missed Friday's live cast. So in the state of California, what doesn't cause cancer?
What doesn't?
What doesn't cause cancer in the state of California? It was a trivia question, and I got that right, just so you know, Frank. I knew from knowing you, Frank. You're the one that taught me this one.
Oh, yeah?
Like, oh, my God. How did I know that? It was because of Frank that I know what doesn't cause cancer in the state of California.
I do not know that answer. I think I heard it, and I just, kind of tuned you out.
Oh, yeah.
Just hit the...
Well, you showed me when you were here, I remember. And so I was like, I absolutely know what this is.
Oh, yeah?
It's performing fellatio.
Oh, nice.
And I really appreciate it, Frank. Thank you so much for teaching me that. It was a great lesson learned.
I can't wait till we get a little bit of that technology so I can hit the beep.
It was a fantastic hands-on freaking demonstration that you gave me.
I bet
hands-on.
I'll never forget that answer now.
Nice. Who wants to win a Jack's Lures? Hey, Bama's here.
Bama's here.
Wow.
Bama.
Look. We got the Bama man. We got Jack Flan Fleet is on here. Jack, we're giving away one of your lures right now. We got Barbara Harris. Who else came in here while we were sleeping? Oh, Keith Bucktails snuck in here while we weren't looking. Of course, Mike Burnside's in here. Rattle Trap Fishing. Must be a friend of Fishing Stripes, it looks like. We also got Fishing Stripes in here. Wow, looks like we got a lot of people. Oh, Art Belden. I think I saw Art. I saw Art up there.
Art's in the house.
Yeah.
I got something special for Art that I'm gonna in a little bit, but I gotta wait a little bit, Art. But I got something special just for you because it's not done yet, so I can't actually even show you.
The wife said, please leave things on the East Coast.
All right.
It's a shake weight.
It's a shake. Whoever invented the shake weight was one dirty bastard, huh? Unbelievable.
He knew nobody wanted the shake weight.
The shake weight.
Oh, we lost Marty again. What the truck?
He had a little piece of paper up there. I think it said TTFN everyone. I don't know what that means.
Ta-ta for now.
Ta-ta for now. Yeah. So he'll be back. I'm sure he's painting something up and he'll be back shortly.
That's why you have to have a cooler next to you at all times while you're doing one of these things. Cooler and as Michael Johns has portrayed in the past, the Gatorade bottle is helpful.
That's right, just in case.
Just in case.
Solo cup.
So let's go ahead and let's do this.
What do you think? Let's have Panic Bill do something for us here, and we'll give that away and get back to some more Panic Bill questions because.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, everybody, as you all know, later on in the show we do have viewer questions for Panic Bill, and because of all of our circles, Panic Bill pops in and out of the fishing side. But if you actually go into some of the long hunting threads, you'll find Panic Bill much more active in a lot of the more hunting threads. So for everybody, I see mostly a lot of the fishing circles on here. Of course, there are a few on the hunting, and there's crossover. But please go ahead and ask questions, and then we will collect those questions. And when we get to the viewer question round, we'll go ahead and ask Bill for you. What do you want to do? What do you want to do about giving this Jack's Lures away?
We got I don't know. It's a custom Jack's Lures with the Trapper Tackle treble hooks on there, super sharp. So he's got the finger keepers. I forget what these are called. I always get it wrong. These sleeves that go over the trapper, so you don't actually.
I call them insurance.
Yeah. Look at Mike. He's just laying down playing with himself. He's like, hey, screw it. He's like, I got time. He's got.
There goes our sponsors.
There goes the sponsors. Google's now monitoring the feed. Oh boy, we just went from.
Well, now that he popped in, now we got the FBI, Department of Homeland Security.
Hey, hold on. Nobody's as secret as Frank. Secret agent, man.
Oh boy! All right, so I'm going to. Why don't we do this? What's a good way to give this away? We don't have the spinny thing yet; it's still in the mail, so hopefully it comes soon.
I'm hoping by next week we'll have a digital one.
A digital wheel. I know. We're trying.
Yeah,
we're still.
I wanted to have our digital overlays by this week, but I chose to get everyone's gifts out. And I got called into work midday for a couple hours. I had to go put out some fires and then I came back home.
Somebody's pants.
I didn't mean like physical fires. I meant like, business fires. Because I've never put out a fire in my life.
Oh, I lost track of time. And
come on, can you? Do we have? People probably wouldn't know a lot of Panic Bill trivia. Let's do this. Come on, let's get something going. Got to get back to Panic Bill here. You know what happens, Bill? Is we go on here and it feels like 5 minutes, and then I'm like, oh, we got to go.
I know, right?
It's crazy.
We'll get this stuff out next week.
I know. It happens all the time. But all right, so we got.
You want me to write down a number?
Yeah, why don't you write down a number?
I'm going to write down a number.
All right. Okay. Now, nobody go yet because
nobody go.
What we're going to do is we're going to write down a number, and then I don't know. What are you going to do with that number after?
Well, we can do. I'll write down a number between. What do we got? Between 1 and 25, and whoever comes up with that number first, we'll give away you Jack's Lures.
All right, Ed, you ready? Ed's gonna actually reset the clock for us because everybody starts putting numbers out there.
No, nobody did yet. So
all right, good,
good.
So
Ed, go ahead, let's show us some numbers. We got a number between 1 and 25. The first one to get it gets themselves a Jack's Lures.
After Ed puts that little blast thing going. All right.
Oh, so hold on, wait for Ed's blast. We got.
It goes.
There's Ed's
blast.
like a.
There it is. All right, between 1 and 25.
All right.
All right, so we have 11, 24, 16, 24, 23, 22, 14, 21, 13, 8, 17, 13, 8, 1, 22, 22, 21, 2, 7, 25, 7, 2, 13, 4, 14, 4, 14.
Do I have 14? Do I have 14? We're not there yet.
19, 1.
We're not there yet.
Just do
hey, Jerry,
somebody.
Amanda Seiler.
Amanda's rigged.
Silo is there.
I know, right? It's so rigged. He's got no numbers down. He's just like,
I got a number.
Just send
I have a number. Oh, no. Amanda. We have a winner. We have a winner.
All right.
The number.
Show us the number.
I've written down.
Hold on. Let's see what you wrote down here. Number 18, which is. Hold on. Let me go back to the blast here. There's that.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm
pretty sure who it is.
18 is.
Only one person put it up.
Let's see. I'm looking. Hold on. Raven. We have a winner. No, I don't even see a winner.
Oh yeah, there's one there.
Nobody won. Oh yeah, we got. I see Jen Prickett. Is that who you see?
Yeah, I see Jen Prickett.
Jen won again. I love it.
It's rigged.
It's so rigged. This is so rigged.
There it is. Yeah, Yep.
So Jen, congratulations, you win.
You know, and she told me, she said, don't send out that package just in case I win anything tonight. And I said, Jen, I'm sending the damn package because it's already like 2 weeks late, right?
3 weeks late, but yeah.
Yeah, I was like, screw it. Yeah, 3 weeks. Sorry, Jen. Love you.
So actually, this is coming from me, Jen. So I'll actually get this in the mail this evening because I don't mess around. I send them as soon as I say I'm going to send them.
Well,
So
I talked to them at the post office, and I'm just getting myself a mailer right here out of the house.
Yeah.
And,
No, I actually
I'm gonna start mailing stuff right out of the house. I just running out of time. We give so much stuff away.
Get you. That's okay, Frank.
The straws. Hey, yeah. Speaking of liberal bastions, Colorado is getting up there.
Oh yeah, Colorado was the first state to legalize recreational marijuana.
I like to party, so
I think they were also the first one to criminalize plastic bags too.
Were they? Yeah,
I think Boulder was.
Yeah.
Boulder. There's nothing that's not against the law in Boulder,
right?
Except for plastic bags.
Hey, Bill, we got a question from the chat room. Mike Burnside wants to know what. Hold on, let me go back to it real quick. Your most memorable hunt.
Wow.
In your best out-of-state hunt.
Whew, okay, best out-of-state hunt years ago. I mean, back late 80s. Wyoming just had the pronghorn going crazy up there. And they had a deal, even for out-of-state hunters. You could buy a tag, and if you took that carcass with your valid hunting license to one of their Division of Wildlife offices or a certified fire station or sheriff's department, they would reissue you a tag.
Really?
Back in the 80s, I had an old Toyota pickup truck, and we had so many antelope stacked in the back of that thing. I don't think my front wheels touched the ground the whole way home. We stacked them up like cordwood. I swear. It was crazy. That was one of my most memorable hunts. What was Mike's first part of the question?
First part of the question was your most memorable hunt in Colorado.
I thought he said something about horse hunts, didn't he? Oh, okay.
No. Your most memorable hunt in Colorado.
Oh, okay.
And then
I gotta get my
your most memorable out of state as well. Yep.
Oh, okay.
1 second. I gotta get my Gallia chicken.
Is that what's beeping? He does this often. He'll just
my
go ahead, shut your feet off. Don't worry about it. We got you.
Most memorable hunt here in Colorado is an elk hunt. Probably about 7-8 years ago, and it was opening morning, late season cow only. It's a long hunt. It's late in the year. It usually falls around Thanksgiving time, so the snow is deep up there, and we went in that first morning, and my philosophy for big game in the mountains here is just go as hard and fast as you can until you cut sign.
Yep.
And then when you cut sign, you hit the brakes, and then you start hunting. And I got on a group of about 20, and got a good jump on them, and got a cow down probably by 9 a.m. opening morning. And
nice.
Hell yeah.
Got her taken care of, went back down, got the horses, brought them back up, got her packed out, and it was just a great hunt. It was just one of those things where everything fell into place.
Absolutely.
You know, you can just kind of fall back on all the things that you've picked up from other hunters and family members and things along the way.
Sure.
That it's just, I could just piece it together in my mind where all that happened.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Now, how old were you when you started hunting And how did you learn your first hunt? Was it something with a family member? Was it something you picked up on your own?
It was actually my mom and dad split when I was pretty young. So my neighbor first started taking me hunting when I was pretty young. And that's who kind of taught me, my neighbor that lived right up the street from my mom's house.
Yep.
And from there, I just started kind of venturing out on my own as I got a little older. And,
yep.
You know, a lot of things were self-taught, and then you kind of, you know, you make friends and stuff, and you pick up little things here and there. I don't hunt like how I was taught the very first time I went out to hunt. I've picked up little things here and there from a lot of people. You know, I learned a couple things from Taggerson when I went out to Kansas and hunted with him and his buddies that, you know, you always got to be a student of the game. And I'm sure it's the same way with you guys fishing, that sure. You're never too old to learn something.
Absolutely.
That you can stick in your bag of tricks.
Absolutely. Did you start off with rifle? Did you start off with bow?
Yeah.
You started off with rifle? Yeah.
Yes.
Now, what do you use for equipment now? What kind of rifle you?
I hunt with my Smith & Wesson 30-06. That's my all-around gun. I've had it since I've been in high school.
Mm-hmm.
And I use that for everything: deer, elk, antelope. It's a great gun. I also have a 7mm that I bring along, the old Belgian-made Browning.
Nice.
Little more. It's a little bit lighter, but a little more flat shooting. It's great. It's a great antelope gun.
Sure.
It'll get there quick.
Do you have a rifle that you don't have right now that you're looking at, or is it something that you're pretty much set with your equipment now and happy with?
You know, I'm pretty much set. My 30-06, my Smith & Wesson 30-06 is it's an older gun. It's wood stock, and it's a heavy gun. It's back when they built weapons a little more
robust.
Yeah, robust than they do now. But I've
you said bust.
I've plinked around with some of my buddies' guns with the synthetic stocks and stuff, and how much lighter they are and easier to hump around in the field all day. I said hump.
That's called self-censorship, folks.
So, do you like a 308? Have you ever tried that?
Yes, a buddy of mine shoots a 308, and he loves it. He loves it.
All right.
Absolutely. Frank,
a couple of people that joined in, Big Guy Outdoors and James from PNW. He's like, I'm always late to the party.
PNW has a care package coming out this week, actually. I'm sending him a little something. I don't want to disclose what's going on, but he's going to have an unbelievable review coming up soon. So you guys have to watch his channel because something's going to come up special for everybody to watch soon. I'm hoping
he's sending you a dildo, man.
Oh, God. And then here it goes. The downward show. You know, we're about an hour in. This is where it starts going right downhill.
It went downhill the minute Frank was involved.
I know.
I need more of my purple zizzerp.
Oh, God. Oh, I love it.
That is I've been so thirsty lately.
I bet you have.
Winter ended 2 days ago. It's been in the 80s. Oh, it's been brutal.
80s?
Brutal.
Oh my
brutal.
Lord.
Yeah.
I am not a summer guy. Ugh.
Yeah.
I can't.
But you wouldn't like to live here because it's
No.
summer almost all the time.
See,
I don't like living here in the summer.
We got winter here, and right now the ice is just about melted. We've had a couple 40-degree days, but we don't have enough. We don't have enough nice weather to get rid of all the ice, so we can't go. Did you see that? How did this guy get on the show? I don't know.
Big nuts.
So we have just enough ice on the water right now so that you can't go fishing with anything. You can't step on it because you'll fall right through. and it's been miserable. This winter has been absolutely miserable. Too cold for fishing, too hot for fishing. You know, I haven't fished at all. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just freaking here for the free popcorn. I'm so lost. Where are we?
I don't know. Where the hell did Marty go? He's supposed to be painting stuff.
He is. He's got to call back as soon as he's through fishing.
We got to get him a better internet or something. I don't know what's going on.
Well, his signal keeps going in and out. So
yeah. Well, he lives in a kind of remote area. He is in Oregon, but he's in a conservative portion of Oregon, so they try to throttle their feed over there. They don't. They don't like their conservatives up there in Oregon.
Do you see what he's doing? He just sits there in bed. He was laying down on his pillow a couple seconds ago. Now he's just showing dog nuts.
Dog nuts.
That's an impressive set of nuts. Don't get me wrong. Hey, and funny thing is, my mother actually just sent me a text. I'm not sure if you guys can read that, but I've been trying to freaking get my dog bread out because I can't go through another heat cycle. It drives me nuts. She's crazy. She's rambunctious. And so my mother found somebody that has a male dog. So she asked him, hey, do you want to get your dog together with my son's dog?
Even your mom.
I'm pimping my dog out. I'm pimping my dog out. Yeah. So she says, I just asked, his dog is fixed. You have to look elsewhere. Sorry, I tried. So unfortunately, my mother struck out. She tried for me. She tried pimping that dog out, but yeah, it's just not happening. So Mike, I might be down if Cooper doesn't win this contest and I can't get Cooper to breed with my dog. I might be down in Florida because those nuts are looking great. You know,
hey, look, Sonny, we'll make it happen.
We got to make it happen. I got 2 months. She's in heat in 2 months. She goes back through the heat cycle. I got to do it. I got to do it.
Well, Moore's not fixed, so just saying.
All right. Beautiful. So we're getting together to give that boat away soon. You got a raffle coming up.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
Folds of Honor, and the raffle tickets are still available. I know that I got some here still available. I haven't even gone to the VFWs to pick up the ones that have been sold yet, but
I got mine.
So if anybody wants a chance to win,
except for the first 3 I bought, where are they, MJ?
Look, you asked me this the other night, you drunk bastard. Hey.
Yeah, where are they? Where's my first 3 tickets I bought?
Message to you, and it's got the ticket numbers.
Yeah, need not be there to.
Does anyone else smell that?
I do. Oh God. Yeah, let's pay it to
It's chicken. It's chicken that I'm cooking. It smells good.
Oh God. So, like I was saying, Folds of Honor. Jesus. So Folds of Honor is actually going to be the recipient of that charitable raffle that you got going on. There's still tickets available, so if anybody needs tickets, get in touch with Michael Johns on Twitter, or you can get in touch with me at monsterhunter@huntingformonsters.com. We'll both get you to the right place to get those raffle tickets. April 19th, is that correct, Mike?
Yes.
April 19th is the last day. You're going to be drawing the raffle on April 19th, and then Michael Johns is going to drive that boat anywhere in the country.
California, where I live.
Country, and I'm going to be tagging along with him. I'm going to bring my dog, Mike, so we can get those two together. Just say.
I know right now he's coming to my house because I bought a boatload of those tickets.
Well, so did I. So
because it is a damn good cause, and I'm all about all about our vets and all about protecting our borders and protecting the families of those people who protect us. So
absolutely,
Folds of Honor is absolutely awesome.
And speaking about other,
doesn't know, I lost my brother in Iraq as a contractor in 2014, and Folds of Honor stepped in. I have 2 nieces and both his daughters, and they stepped in and paid for school for both of them. So
yeah, awesome organization.
They didn't ask me to do anything. But I mean, a cause like that, you can't go wrong. So.
Absolutely. No, I agree. Great organization, and I'm happy to be part of it with you. Hold on one sec. Sorry.
What do you say we ask another question of Panic Bill and then get to another giveaway, for God's sakes? These people are chomping at the bit over here.
Without a doubt. What's the next giveaway? Well, why don't you come up with a question, Frank? Let's ask Panic.
Question.
I call you Panic because I see your Twitter feed all the time. It's Panic Bill.
Panic Bill.
Call him Panic.
That's exactly how that's Panic Bill. Don't panic, everybody.
Don't panic, everybody. Panic Bill is here.
Let's do this. Let's give away some cowboy, some Far Out Foods. This is cowboy coffee chew inspired Far Out Foods. I'll tell you what, we'll send you one each of the. Hold on one second.
And there he goes again. He does it every single time. We'll just sit here and
we'll send one each of the Buckin' Barbecue, steak seasoning, and hot Cajun sprinkle. We'll send you one each of these. I have to mention, everybody, the jars are on the market now. So I just want to make mention that Steven called us today. He said for the podcast that he is going to be offering $1 off the jars they just released, and so he's offering $1 off the jars for our pod. Is he giving a code, Monster?
Yep. Code is LKM. All right. If you use the LKM in the product code, the coupon code on the website tonight, you're going to get $1 off of anything, all the shakers that are available over there, and also any orders over $25, free shipping. So if you pick up an assortment of Far Out Foods tonight using the code LKM, free shipping on all orders over $25. So that's pretty cool. So all of the shakers themselves, let's see. You're gonna get.
I think the shakers are with the $1 off are $4.99, right?
$4.99. All right, $4.99. So if you pick up, you're gonna have to pick up
6 of them, right?
6 of them. Yep, you're gonna get free shipping on 6, which is awesome.
It's a great deal. I think you buy yourself. Basically, you'd be buying the whole enchilada in the shakers,
or you can just get one multiple times. You can do that too.
You can do that too.
Yeah,
the shakers are the shakers were designed for retail stores. I mean, there is a ton of people out there that want the shakers versus the bags. I like the bags because I use a lot of spices. For instance, the Gallia chicken that I made, which is I deboned the chicken whole. So the chicken was deboned whole, and then I stuffed it with onions, shallots, a red bell pepper, and some homemade breadcrumbs. Then I trussed the whole thing. So it's a rolled whole chicken with kind of a stuffing inside. And I don't know what to do with my hands.
I know.
Sorry.
I know. Julian Childs is right. He's got his little apron that he wears in his kitchen, and that's all he wears. And it's kind of weird when he sends me photos or FaceTimes me while he's cooking because he's naked, just wearing
that apron.
Just the apron, yeah.
But we come to accept that.
Yeah, we do. We accept it. Nothing we can do. We can't change Frank, unfortunately. And
so a lot of people like their shakers. And go and get yourself some and use that. Go over $25 and get that free shipping because shipping is pricey, folks, and it's just gotten pricey. Just unbelievable how much the shipping has gone up lately. I mean, they went up like $2 for like that priority stuff. I was like, what? Ridiculous. I saw Big Guy Outdoors came in here. He snuck in here.
Hold on. I just we're in the chat room here. 1 jar, $4 shipping, 2 jars, $5 shipping, 3 or more jars is $8 shipping. So actually, you don't have to buy all 5 to get good shipping costs. It's actually, Read the chat
There you go.
and you can figure that
Oh,
out. I'm so
hell.
confused.
Steven snuck in here too.
Thank God. Thank God, because I didn't have all the answers.
Shipping is crushing folks out there though.
Yeah, it really is. It's tough. That's why 25 or more for free shipping. That's not a bad deal at all.
Yeah. I mean for companies to to waive shipping costs. Oh, my chicken's done. For companies to raise
See what we do, bro? This is nuts.
Do we get to watch you eat?
Let me show you my chicken.
It's so great.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I'd rather watch Frank. We really appreciate it. We're actually watching your food right now. I just put it up on the big screen. Mike's got your food at his house.
That's disgusting.
Oh my God.
Look, Frank, don't knock it unless you tried
it. So we actually have Big Guy Outdoors in the house as well. I want to talk to you about a quick thing that he's doing. He's got a shirt on his website right now. It's biggguyoutdoors.com. If you go over there and purchase Big Guy, if you don't mind putting the name of the shirt itself in the chat room, he is all proceeds of this shirt that's being purchased on his site is going to Kenzie and Mike Burnside, their charity.
Awesome.
And so I mean it's a fantastic opportunity for people to to get a shirt, and on top of that, Big Guy's putting all proceeds towards Kenzie and Mike's I forget what it's called, and he'll put it up there. Just Be You. It's the Just Be You t-shirt on Big Guy Outdoors, his website. If you purchase that, proceeds are going to Mike and Kenzie Burnside. The Just Be You charity thing. Show. Oh, yep, he's got it. Beautiful. And I appreciate that, Big Guy. If you guys haven't checked out his website, head on over there. It's biggguyoutdoors.com. Awesome site.
I'd love to give away one of those shirts. Do you want to give it away tonight, or do you want to give it away when Big Guy's on here?
Let's give it away when Big Guy's on here. Well,
okay.
You know what? Because I'm purchasing one too tonight. So let's give away one tonight. That way I'll just ship it directly to the winner. And then we'll give another one away when Big Guy's on in 2 weeks, I think. Next week, 2 weeks. He just I'm sure everybody saw it on Twitter, but he just did a face plant. All right, so he's got a big scar across.
What?
He passed out.
No,
it wasn't alcohol induced. He actually passed out, and he did a face plant, and the poor guy's got
I saw that. It looked nasty.
Yeah, it looked bad. It looked bad. So he's got a big gash on his forehead. So we're gonna let him heal up before we have him on. I think it's gonna be 2 weeks from tonight that we'll have a Big Guy on. And we'll give another shirt away then. But yeah, let's give away a Just Be You shirt tonight. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to order it tonight, and I'll just ship it to whoever wins. It'll make it
cool.
Easy. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm actually gonna go on there hopefully tomorrow and get me one of those.
Absolutely.
So, well, let's do this. We got to give away the spices.
Yes, spices first. Far Out Foods.
Yeah, so maybe we'll come up with an easy question, and I'll write a number, and it'll be that number of people down who get the right answer.
Okay.
Okay.
Question's going to be?
The question's going to be, is everybody on here from Twitter? I think they are. I'm going to ask a panic question.
Oh, how did this guy get on the feed?
Jeez. We got dog nuts, bull nuts. Jesus God.
Oh man.
All right. What do you got, Frank? You're up on the screen.
All right. So on Twitter, we have Panic Bill. Now, there is another Panic on Twitter. If you know the first name of the other Panic, go ahead and write that in the comments. Ed, I need you to go ahead and blast. You got to wait till Ed's blast. The name of the other Twitter Panic, and I have a number, and the person who gets it right in that order is going to win. Okay, there's Ed's blast.
The blast is up.
Is the other Panek related to you?
No, he is not.
No way.
He's not.
I think he was just searching the last name, and I popped up, and that's how we kind of found each other and kind of struck up a friendship. And
isn't that
good
funny?
guy, solid guy.
Isn't that funny? You know, you have the same last name, and boom, you know.
Yep.
Do we have
similar interests and stuff?
Is it Rich?
Yes, we do have a winner. Everybody, it is Rich Panek. I thought they were brothers at first.
No.
And the person from the top is going to be
number 7. So we have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to the same household.
No way.
Jen Prickett's husband, Snake. Snake, congratulations. You get some far out foods tonight. Which is
you're going to get one of the Cowboy Coffee Chew, one of the Buckin. Oh, the Buckin steak seasoning, the Buckin barbecue,
and hot Cajun sprinkles. Yep. So that's Snake. Congratulations, Snake.
I just imagine their house when you open their garage door. It's just packed full of like Cowboy Coffee Chew.
You're right.
Far out food.
Giveaway
Oh my
stuff.
God.
I know.
I mean,
Constantly winning. I love it.
Seriously.
I love it. Congratulations. You're gonna get.
You have to be present to play, and let me tell you, I thought I twittered a lot, but I'll tell you,
they got the algorithm down. That's what it is. They're like, all right,
seriously.
wait for 7. It's gonna be 7.
I hardly have I'd apologize. I have not been on Twitter a lot lately. We are trying to, get other things going inside. We got some really cool stuff coming up in the future. And so we've been focusing on a lot of that. And of course, everybody's got a real life. So we did get all of our furniture. That's good. And I picked up some paint samples today. So we're just about done with the house. And then I can focus on more important things.
How did he get on the feed?
Guy. Jesus.
That dog is drugged, doesn't it?
poor dog.
He's been force feeding that dog Rohypnol for the past hour.
Oh, definitely. The only way I can get him to sit still for a long time.
Oh, goodness. Woo, all right.
You got a question for?
Yeah, let's go to the chat room and let's see the questions in the chat room.
Yeah,
here.
let's get a couple questions up there from people out in the audience.
Jack says that Jen and Snake are opening their own store with all of the. That's why they're on the feed right now. They're getting stuff for the store. It's perfect.
Prickett's General Store. It'd be perfect.
Ooh, that's a good question. Bill, have you hunted the Eastern Plains for whitetail?
I have hunted in Nebraska for whitetail. We go out there a couple times a year for pheasants, and they have a late season tag called Season's Choice. And it happens to be around the area that we pheasant hunt and quail hunt out there. So yes, we do go out there for whitetail. I have hunted whitetail here in Colorado, but it's always just I kind of use the mule deer season as kind of a scouting trip for my elk up in the mountains because we hunted in the same area. So I kind of get a barometer on what's going on with the elk when I'm up there in October for mule deer here. But yeah, I love whitetail. I think it's just about every bit as good as elk, especially when they've been in that corn and down in the river bottoms eating that acorns.
Oh yeah,
good eating.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
So, what is your favorite meat to eat? You've gone elk hunting, you've gone bird hunting, you've gone deer hunting, you've done pretty much a lot of the big game and small game for the most part. But
elk is probably my favorite. Yeah.
Before we go any further, somebody's got their volume up. I'm guessing it's Michael John because the wife is like, I can't stand the feedback. So.
Hold on, I got it. I just lowered his mic a little bit.
Oh, jeez.
It's not me.
Mike, can you talk for a second, Mike?
It's not me at all.
It was probably the dog squealing.
I know, poor thing. He's coming up on the road. Hypno.
Leave
Like,
my
where the
legs
hell am
alone. Jesus.
I? My balls hurt.
I gotta go to the vet.
Look at that dog.
Ed Seiler's got a question for you. He says, have you ever hunted mountain lions?
No, I have not.
Nice.
Any big
No,
cat?
I have not.
Have you gone any big cat hunting or no?
No, I've never hunted cats. We see a lot of cat sign. I've seen cats up where I elk hunt. Never hunted them. Something I'm thinking about doing here in the next few years. Have hunted bear in Colorado, but never cats.
Yeah. Awesome, though. Awesome.
What was Fishing Stripes would like to know, what was your biggest buck?
Biggest buck. Wow. I haven't. Here's the thing about my buddies and me and my family. We're meat hunters.
Yep.
So the second season deer rifle hunt I was talking about, that's a doe tag I apply for. Late season cow we apply for, and the only antlered animal I'm going for this year is during our fourth rifle season. That's a combination tag. It's a 5-day hunt, but it's legal cow or bull. So that's the only horns I'm hunting this year, if I do happen to see one. The biggest buck I've ever shot was probably back in the mid-90s, and I'll have to try to put a picture of it up on my Twitter feed so you guys can see it. But it was it wasn't a record book anything, but for our area where we hunt, it was a pretty healthy buck. Yeah,
absolutely. All right. I want to give a special... Go ahead.
I feel I'm the same way. And when it comes to bass fishing, I'll throw the bass back. I mean, for obvious reasons, right? It's like, right. I'm a bass fisherman. But when it comes to anything else, I am literally out there just to feed my family. I mean, that's the main reason why I'm a hunter or a fisherman, is those things. I mean, outside of deciding to get back into tournament bass fishing, that is a part of me you cannot separate from the human being, from the lizard. It's primal, it's important, and I think if all people had to do that, they would really appreciate what it takes to get food into the grocery store. Period. I don't care if it's a box of couscous. You should spend at least a week on a farm in your life, and you should spend a week hunting to really appreciate your food.
Yeah.
Period.
I agree.
I don't care what PETA says. PETA can go blow a goat. The point of the matter.
Oh, PETA must be in California.
It's the only thing that's not going to cause cancer out there.
Save a horse, ride a cowboy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, I agree with that statement 100%. It takes a lot to put that food in the grocery store, whether it's coming from a slaughterhouse, a beef slaughterhouse. All those animals, it takes time to process, and somebody's actually got to do that work for you. So, yeah, it's great that we can go to the grocery store, we can get our own meat, and you can pick it up and you pay $10 or whatever it is. It's something different to hunt your own meat, though, and to fill that freezer with something that you yourself had actually hunted. And
it's a psychological, it changes you psychologically.
Yep. And I think, hunters have a respect for those animals. You go to the grocery store and you pick up steak, and my kids are like, oh yeah, I would never go hunting. It gives you a different, it does. It gives you a different mindset when you have to hunt that animal, and you take that animal and you realize that animal gave its life so that you can eat, and your family's eating
Yeah.
it. It's a big deal. It's a big deal.
I think hunters probably have more respect than anybody else on this planet, as far as meat take, and we're also the leaders in actually trying to preserve and keep these animals herds healthy and you never hear about and I'm not going to make it a political thing, but you never hear people on that side where they want to save everything.
Oh yeah.
But they just don't realize that you can't just save something by not doing anything about it.
Yeah.
A statistic that is absolutely incredible that I think anybody who's on that side should know is that 89%.
Good.
That 89% of all the funds that help wetlands and help natural resource herds and all the things that keep these beautiful animals in this great country alive come from hunters and fishermen. 89%, folks.
Yep.
And I'll never forget, I was about to have this battle with one of them out there on Twitter, and I think somebody
next time that happens.
Absolutely.
Will do. I think Jamie was in on that. Everybody knows Jamie.
Yeah.
Jamie's good shit.
Yeah.
And somebody had put up a kill. Oh, it was a Crossbow Christie's kill.
Oh yeah.
It was
exactly.
Yeah. I think and the guy, right? So I immediately go to the dude's post, and like a second later, he puts up this thing with like bacon on it, and I was like, screenshot.
Oh yeah. I love
and
it.
Like 30 seconds later I post, really.
That's half of the fun for me, actually. That's like entertainment for me, is actually finding a post from some like PETA whatever, and they come up with these stupid freaking things. I love getting involved in those posts and just hammering away at them. Just hammering them. Because I can't stand PETA. I can't stand
You do
PETA.
really?
Oh,
someone like you.
I know, right? I know. I absolutely freaking can't stand that
Dude,
organization.
you're the master at that stuff. Oh my gosh.
I want to give a special shout out to Art Belden, Artistic Vibes. Art, I'm creating this for you, brother. That's coming your way.
Wicked Pissa.
I'm going to put it up on the screen.
It's called the Wicked Pissa.
The Wicked Pissa. You can call it whatever you want. You don't have to put alcohol in it. I personally do, but I mean, it could be a water fountain, it could be a soda fountain, it could be anything you want. But I make these, and I'm actually making one for Art Belden, and that's a special prize for him. He's been very supportive of us. He sent us some custom stuff, and I really appreciate Art out there. And so that I should finish it hopefully by next week.
God. What was that?
You're right. We just can't control this guy. I try.
Art is awesome.
Don't you have a mute button or something?
I do, and I mute him, and it doesn't work for some reason. You get back on, it's horrible.
He's like cancer.
You can let guys hack.
Oh yeah,
but you can't control the host.
I know.
You're killing me.
Hey, some people had some questions about bear panic, Bill.
Beer
and
or bear?
Bear. You know what I'm saying? They were talking about bear over here in the chat room. We were curious about what kind of bear you're drinking. I know you put in that fancy cup, but I know you're a Coors man, right?
Yes, sir. That's where I work.
That is the original banquet beer. Are you familiar with that?
Very much.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You work for beer? I work for beer. You work for beer.
You work for Coors?
I work for beer.
Yeah.
We'll work for beer.
Oh man, that would be my
I mean,
job.
let's face it, folks. A lot of us work for beer.
Right?
Very true.
You work for Coors?
Yes.
No kidding. Hey, do you got any good Coors stories?
Yes.
Next question. I was about to say next question.
Keep going.
Keep rolling.
Aren't all stories
So-
good when they
I'd hate to show
have
up for work
coolers
tomorrow
in
and they say beat it.
You, by any chance, do you wear a babushka and watch bottles go by?
No. I run heavy equipment is what I do.
Oh, nice.
Oh, sweet.
So
Next
Frank
question.
Paul,
I work in the
he's
Golden Valley.
Very, very fluent with heavy equipment.
How did he get in this feed?
How the hell? We lost Marty and we gained this.
Okay, Mike.
That's what happened.
Now I want to talk about bear for a second because because a lot of people don't get a chance to hunt bear, and a lot of people actually don't realize that they can. Two, there's I think that's just one of those meats that people don't realize are quite delicious.
It is if it's prepared correctly, yes.
And so I'm a big fan of bear heart. If you're familiar with bear heart, I like me that fresh bear you killed, slice me a steak off of that heart, cut out the ventricles, season it up and put it on there. In a short period briefly, could you talk to people a little bit about cooking bear?
I really like bear on the smoker. It's kind of a greasy meat. If it's not done right, it can be a pretty tough piece of meat.
Mm-hmm.
But I love it. I love putting it on the smoker and with a dry rub and just letting it go. Low and slow all day.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
When you say dry rub, I mean like salt, pepper, garlic.
Salt, pepper, paprika, garlic, little cayenne pepper in there. Yeah.
Nice.
But a delicious meat.
Yes.
No, we're not
Absolutely.
in California.
The lizard queen's mother is a taxidermist.
Oh, really?
Really? Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. Yep.
That's cool.
So I think she retired.
I got it.
I think she's a retired taxidermist at this point. She retired a couple years ago, but yeah. So the lizard queen has.
Does she do any of your fish that you catch?
I don't. I haven't taxidermied anything ever.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, there's gonna be some in the future that I probably will, but I think I'm gonna go with the molds.
Right.
Yep.
Sure.
Contrary to what Michael John says, I do fish occasionally.
I just want to put him up on the screen because look at how he's sitting. He's on his bed, belly down on his bed right now. We can't see the dog, so we don't know exactly what's going on with the dog right now. But
all he needs is one of those princess phones and to kick his legs up in the air like that. Like, oh yeah, really? Oh yeah, you know what? Johnny saw me today in the hallway, and he said you were wearing the wrong colored skirts. So I don't think he's gonna take me to the homecoming dance. I swear. Come on, kick your legs, Michael Johns.
There you go, right there.
There you go.
he's listening.
Can you lift those water heaters?
Oh God, yeah, this feed went straight down.
Straight down in the toilet.
Thanks for
Sorry, Will.
Hey, Panic Bill.
Yeah.
I really love game meat.
Yeah, I didn't hear you.
Loves a lot of meat.
I really love game meat. Game meat. You know game meat?
I gotta go.
You gotta go.
No, I don't.
It reminds me of a story of if you remember you were in like junior high and you played in the closet.
Wow. This conversation just turned. Hold on.
Come here. It's your turn, little boy. Everybody's got to spend a little time in the closet.
Oh God, help us.
So game meat. What is your favorite? Because if you have ever eaten game meat, elk, ostrich, alligator, bear, real game meat. It has a different flavor. Am I right?
It does. It does.
Yeah, and some people won't even eat lamb because they say this is the catchphrase in the regular society is it's too gamey. You hear that often. I don't even think people understand what they're saying when they say it's too gamey. What is your favorite game meat?
Elk.
Yeah.
Elk. Yeah.
Elk.
Give me a backstrap or
Yeah.
you know, even some of the lesser cuts on elk, the round steaks and stuff. What I'll do is I have a cuber. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that.
Oh yeah,
it's a tenderizer. You drop it in the slot, you crank the crank, and it kind of puts those little dents in the meat, kind of tenderizes it. Same as using that like the hammer you got in your kitchen with the little dimples in it.
Yep.
Tenderize it.
Delicious.
Yolk it in some egg and dredge it through some seasoned flour. Pan fry it. Chicken fried steaks, dude. The best you ever had.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
So, Will, have you ever had a bison?
I'm sorry?
Have you ever had bison?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Do you
bison's
prefer
delicious.
elk over
Yeah, there's
bison?
several restaurants around in Colorado here that sell bison. Yes.
Wow.
I do prefer the elk over the bison. I think that and I hate when people call it buffalo, but it drives.
Tatanka?
Well, actually,
Tatanka. That's right. Tatanka. Got some Dances with Wolves going on. You got Tatanka.
Yeah. Everybody thinks that furry animal in North America is a buffalo, and it's not. It's a bison. Everybody, just to let you know. But American bison, I think that the flavor of American bison is very tame compared to elk, in my opinion.
Oh yeah,
and
it's very close to beef.
Yeah. But elk is, if I go to a place and Lizard Queen and I often try to look for places that actually do serve wild game because it's a preference.
Right.
And so, that's like our fun thing, like let's go find a place that has gator. Let's go find a place that has elk. You won't find them so much in San Diego. You'll find quite a few of them up in San Francisco. I was waiting for a disparaging comment.
For folks that are wanting to try it, a good thing to keep in mind is don't go to restaurants that have farm-raised exotic meats. Make sure you're going to restaurants that serve the wild game.
Absolutely.
That's a huge difference in the taste.
Either way.
Oh yeah, wild game I think is 10 times better than anything.
Yeah.
You know where you find it? You know where you find it a lot, and I really enjoy is in Eastern Europe. If you go to Eastern Europe, they really love their partridge, their pheasant, their elk, they really love that stuff. Yeah. Yep. You can even find nuts there.
I've always heard people
they're
in
very
California
big.
love
They're
their
very
meat.
big on cooking up their nuts.
Bull nuts.
Oh, nuts.
I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you right now.
He just unfollowed me and blocked me. I guarantee it.
I've had nuts and they ain't half bad.
Dude, bull nuts are the shit.
Hey, if y'all out there, if you haven't tried some warm nuts, I highly recommend it.
I've been
just called John if you need some advice.
Yeah, they're delicious. I'm serious.
Oh goodness!
You heard it from the man.
So Liz, you're in San Diego. Is that where you're at?
Yeah, we like to. We have a couple terms for where I live. We either call it Blandiego, or we call it Unicornville. One of the two.
So you're in La
yes.
Jolla?
Yeah.
That's where you live. Okay.
Yep.
Hey, Point Loma Seafood. You ever been there?
Sure. Yeah, of
Dude,
course.
I would kill for a fried clam sandwich right now.
I bet you would.
Oh my God.
Great timing on that statement, by the way. I'd like to snatch me one of them up myself.
Oh, they're so good.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
delicious.
I bet it is. I don't even know. I feel like I'm watching phone sex right now.
You know what else is really good? Is a good smoked beaver.
I'm pretty sure Frank's not leaving.
If y'all haven't
I'm
smoked
just
yourself up some beaver, they are delicious. The
Hey,
tail,
ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming.
I don't know what to do with my
Probably the
hands.
last
I don't know what to do with my hands.
I'm pretty sure we're going to get kicked off Google
Yeah.
or YouTube, whatever. we're
What an
on.
honor to be on you guys' last broadcast. Thank you.
Oh, boy.
Going down in flames with you guys.
Have you been out here, Bill?
Yeah.
Nice.
I had a buddy that I played ball with in high school that played for USD.
Oh,
And went on to coach high school baseball there before he moved up into the Pleasanton area. And now he's coaching college. And his younger brother is also in the San Diego area. So I've been out there several times. One of my former players that was the quarterback for Oklahoma State played in the Holiday Bowl in San Diego. So
Sure.
we went out there and saw him play in the Holiday Bowl and got to do the Thanksgiving parade around the harbor there and all that stuff.
Nice.
And yeah, San Diego's a great town, fun town.
Yeah, it's not a bad
Great
place to
food.
visit.
Yeah.
Not a bad place to visit.
Absolutely.
Yeah, if anybody gets a chance, go ahead and come to San Diego. Enjoy yourself. Don't look
Just
me
go
up,
to Camp
but
Pendleton and be a man. Just saying.
Camp Pendleton. I've been on every military base here. I've been in some really cool spots actually. My job gets me to some pretty cool spots.
Actually, yeah, we used to hire escorts too when I was in the military. It was, they used to frequent to different military bases as well. Just saying.
Hey, everybody thinks they don't have a little extra, another extra $20 to spend, but let me tell you,
$20 is $20. You do whatever you got to do.
Hey, look, Frank said, he's not gay, but 20 is 20.
That's right. That's right. Hey, I can't fault him for making a couple.
Isn't that a TV show?
20
He's not gay. 20 for 20.
Yeah, it's called Ellen. And Frank's probably been on it.
Nah, San Diego's pretty cool. I'd be a little happier with it if the politics were a little more sensible. But the taxes and the price of real estate, and the median price of real estate is like $690. And that'll get you a nice 2-bedroom, 1-bath in the hood. $690 will.
Sure.
Yeah.
I ain't joking.
Yeah,
I ain't joking. It's ridiculous. I had a house here. I think I bought it for about $190, and I think we paid it off in like 8 years and ended up selling it for like $780 like 8 years later. It's the real estate's just out of control here.
Yeah.
It's very hard to, I got that one really good investment, but now we're struggling to get that second good investment because people like the game, and so the more people who like the game, the harder it is to game the game. So right now we're in a condo.
I lost track of that whole conversation. What happened? Yeah. Game what? Game the game. Say I lost it.
Frank likes the game.
Oh, you thought you were gonna game the game, did you? But I'm the gamer. You can't game the gamer.
Yeah, just cut that off at gay.
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me
That's the other
twice.
way around, Frank.
Shame on me again.
Fool me a third time. You just can't fool a fooler.
All right then.
Good Lord.
Yeah. This show's gone straight down the tubes. What happened to that pen?
Hey, sorry, Will, you had to deal with these guys.
Oh God, for the love of God, he didn't know.
Oh
what he
man, I was so
No, I
stoked
knew what I
that,
was in for.
And you still did it anyway. What were you
No.
thinking?
You don't know me very well.
I was super stoked when I heard Panic Bill was coming on. Man.
Oh yeah, I know.
I'm kind of
I had to
bummed.
read that DM twice, man. I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Are you sure? Do you know? All right, let's do another giveaway. What do you say? We got two more. No, one more or two more giveaways. I forget, Frank. What did you say?
Oh,
Wait,
hold
Where's
on.
Marty?
Hold on.
I don't know.
I know we don't know where Marty is. We'll work on that one.
He's painting
Big
the Mona
guy
Lisa
out.
right now.
Big guy outdoors says, "What's with the nose thing?"
Oh, Frank, that's all you.
He must
I got
not have been
nothing to do-
around.
Nothing to do with it.
Did someone explain Trent Peace? Oh hey, Country Mama came on. Stephanie's on here. OTF made it. Good for you, man. Well, you think of the giveaway, and I'll tell the Trent Peace story here in under a minute. For those of you who don't know, Trent Peace was in the fishing family, and he went off the rocker one day. I don't know. We do not know what happened. I do know an occurrence that happened. I think it was it Rich Boy? Yeah, Rich Boy's brother got in some sort of shooting or something, and we're gonna send some money to. I don't know. I don't think I want to tell this story.
I would actually keep that. We'll direct message you. I don't
exactly.
think for,
We'll tell you, big guy. But Trent Peace was somebody who was on in the fishing family. I actually liked the guy. I thought he's funny as hell. But he went off the rocker one day and he did a thing where he burned Far Out Foods hats. Freaking hilarious. You can go on his Periscope; it's still up there. And then he did another thing where he wore antlers, and it was during Christmas, and he wore the reindeer nose. And he was like, "Oh, y'all think I'm crazy? Well, I'll show you crazy." And that's where we get it. So a lot of people know the Trent Peace story, but
Mike, we appreciate that, Mike. That's great. I don't know how he got on this feed, but hey, we're glad to have you, Mike. We're glad to have you.
Dude, I'm privileged just to even be part of you guys.
So I've been invited to fish with Panic Bill before, and I'm quite interested. I am quite interested to do that. I'm not a stranger to Colorado, and I tell you, trout is up there. Trout is on my list. We have trout here, but they're often farmed and put into our water reservoirs. They do have some regulars, and we do get some interesting fish that you might not see. They'll have farmed lightnings and a lot of different breeds with this opportunity. But man, do I love me a smoked trout! I smoke those dogs whole. Just all day long. I can eat a whole smoked trout myself.
Rookies to rainbows to cuts to browns. Oh, they're fun.
Yeah.
Now, if I come out there, it'd probably be best for me to fly fish, huh?
Well, you know what? I'll if you come out here, we'll do whatever
you're
comfortable doing.
When in Rome, buddy. When in Rome. I should take that as an opportunity to experience that instead of being, pig-headed and just doing what I do. So when I come out there, we're going to fly fish.
Sure. But a lot of the, some of the if you can't get the fly fishing thing down, or it's, there's some.
Well, I've done this thing. I had a fly rod when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I never actually fished with it, but I used to go out in the backyard. and cast. So I understand the concept of the casting.
I bet you know how to do this very well. You know, I'm thinking that you're really good at this, Frank. You've been practicing for years. You know, and as soon as you get out to Colorado, I'm sure you'll demonstrate all your techniques.
Here's a little trick I do. I take the garden hose out in the backyard, and
really, you whip the garden hose out?
Yeah, whip it out.
Your old lady like that?
And I'll make loops with the garden hose all through the backyard. And I'll stand in one corner of the backyard I'll practice putting a fly in each of the rings. Then I'll go to the other end and work it the other way. And then I'll go back and do it the other way. So
nice.
I'm visualizing seeing a rise, and that's where I want to put the fly. It's all about
I hear you.
With fly fishing.
Once I whip out my hose, I'm looking for a rise in the thing too. Yeah. So I've played with a fly rod before. My dad brought one back from Okinawa during Vietnam.
Sweet.
I wonder if I still have that somewhere. I don't know if my dad got rid of it or not. We're one of those families that's not, not big on like hanging on to crap. It's a little
like that you should hang on to, dude.
Yeah.
I agree with you. But about I think it was about 15 years ago, my mom and dad were just trying to minimize.
Sure.
And they had that sort of like, my sister and I were allowed like come and get it or it's gone type of thing, because they were just sort of done with saving stuff in their basement. And so they went through everything and they kept a handful of things, but they were like, I lived it. The memories in my head, it's kind of interesting. We kind of just went through that recently. We have gotten rid of half of our stuff, period. And you know what? It's quite a liberating feeling to get rid of something that you don't use. It's hard because it's a little painful, but once you get rid of it, you realize that you used to harbor some sort of angst because you bought that thing and you think you should never get rid of it. It's retarded, Oh, can I use the word retarded? Probably not.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
California.
Yeah.
I know.
Politically incorrect.
But the
gentlemen, I just
I'm the
actually
least PC guy in the world, and then I'm saying no.
I try to be. I try to not perpetuate the patriarchy, but I am a cisgendered heteronormative male, white male. So
I don't know what the hell you just said, but
yeah,
I just got a text.
Privilege. That's all I heard.
Right?
White privilege.
I just got a text from Marty's. Unfortunately, he's having technical difficulties. He's unable to come back on the feed tonight, but we're going to work on it and try to get him back here next week, just so everybody knows. He is making some lures, and the first lure went to, was it the first winner? I think it was Ed, right? Ed Seiler?
Yeah.
So we're gonna get that first winner to Ed. He's doing that right now, Ed. It should be done tonight, and we'll get that out to you. And we'll get Marty back on here next week for sure. But yeah, unfortunately, he's having technical difficulties right now.
Well, let's do another giveaway, and I mean we're getting kind of close to a lightning round here, aren't we?
Yeah, we sure are. So let's do one more giveaway, then we'll do the William Panek lightning round, where we're going to ask you a whole bunch of questions, Bill, and you just fire off answers as they come. And Frank's good at that, so he's going to do the lightning round, and then and then we'll wrap it up. I mean, it's already close to close time, so let's do one more giveaway now.
Do you want to do some of that, or give away some Martease?
Let's do some Cowboy Coffee Chew. We haven't done any of that tonight.
All right.
Everybody loves Cowboy Coffee.
We'll save a lot of the Martease stuff for when we get Marty back on.
Yeah, absolutely. And then we have, of course.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm not sure if you can see that. It's supposed to auto.
I think we're gonna save that the Martease grand prize for when Marty's on.
Yep.
But so we'll give away. Did you talk to Aldo this week?
I did, and I actually got him to paint a couple of these pink crankbaits. All right, so they're signed by Aldo Rosado, self-proclaimed greatest fisherman ever to grace the waters. All right. He never lost a tournament on one of these pink crankbaits.
Nice.
So we got a couple of those left. We're running short on those. You know, there was limited supply. So we're going to have to order up some more pink crankbaits from Aldo.
Well,
but
why don't you set something up with this?
All right. All right.
And then let's figure out a giveaway. Maybe William knows a good idea how to give that away.
Yeah, absolutely.
You want me to write down the number this time, or
Yeah, do you have a pen and a piece of paper handy? That would do it. That's exactly what we're thinking right now.
Pick a random person, just scroll through.
we going through 1 through 25 again, or is that what you want to do?
Yeah, let's do 1 through 25, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask a question. Well, actually, no. We'll do. Yeah, that works. All right, you got a number 1 through 25.
I do.
Ed, when you're ready, hook us up with the blasts across the screen, and that's the go. That's the start. All right. Ed, are you still on here? I think he is.
Yeah.
He's still on here. Here we go. Hold on. I see Mr. Hardcharger already putting him down. Hold on. Here we go. Ready? You know what? Oh, there it is. All right, now we got 13, 8, 22, 15, 7, 2, 18, 11, 16, 9, 20, 1, 2, 15, 2, 12, 3, 8, 4, 5, 12, 16, 25, 17, 5, 21, 2, 17. You just tell me when. 9, 12. What do you got? Oh, have they done it yet?
They've done it.
All right. They would have kept going. All right. What do you got for a number, Bill?
You want me to reveal it now?
Yep. Reveal the number.
Here we go.
Number 17. Let's see who's got number 17. Is Fishing Stripes. Congratulations, Fishing Stripes.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
rigged. What did she win? 2 cans of Cowboy Coffee Chew. Can't beat that. That's awesome. I love it. Absolutely love it. Congratulations.
Good stuff.
Yep. 2 cans of Cowboy Coffee Chew will be in the mail to you as soon as Frank gets to the post office tomorrow, right, Frank?
I just went there today.
Oh, so it won't be there for another month and a half. Sorry. Just kidding. We'll get it in the mail to you tomorrow.
Fuck.
Oh my goodness. That's what happens when you let things pile up. I love it.
If you've won something, I voted to you. I think I sent it out today.
Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. All right.
You sent out that Super Bowl contest thing. I mean, I got the tweet that said I won. The doorbell rang. The package was on the porch that day.
That's cow.
Yeah,
it was like
Cowboy Coffee Chew is like, on
holy
it.
Cow.
Yeah, he is a mailing stud. Let me tell you,
Cowboy Coffee Chew guy. At least that's what his kids call him. But
he goes to the post office twice a day. He said twice a day.
Wow.
He's at the post office. Might as well just get a cot and live in the back.
Seriously.
All right, you ready for the lightning round, Frank? Are you ready?
I don't know.
Oh. Yep, we got to prepare for this one. You ready, Bill? You ready?
Sure.
All right, here it comes.
Hold on.
What is that? Purple swizzle? What is that?
A scissor.
That's my purple zizzer.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
All right.
I wonder why I drink.
I know, right?
Jesus.
Yeah. I didn't start drinking until I got on Twitter.
Yeah, right. Oh goodness.
All right. I don't know how to. I don't know if I should go down the fishing side or the hunting side. Oh, it's kind of hard.
I'll start on the hunt.
You know, if there's folks out there that want to know about fishing in Colorado, have them DM me or tag me in a tweet. I'll be happy to kind of steer them in the right direction, whether it's fly, lures, bait. I've lived here my whole life. I got a good handle on things. If people need some advice, if they're coming out here for a vacation, if they got small kids or just themselves or adults, let me know.
Absolutely. All right. That's great. So if you guys are heading to Colorado or you want to head to Colorado, contact Panic Bill on Twitter. Direct message him and absolutely. Well,
I think I'm going to go down the hunting side because Bill's a little bit more of a hunter than he is a fisher. In the sense that he's a seasonal guy, but okay. All time.
Did you see my mug?
Trout Unlimited.
Yeah,
I love it.
We have a hard time turning your video feed off, so people are forced to look at you.
Sorry.
Oh, you mean your coffee mug?
Everybody.
Oh, the coffee mug.
Oh, here we go. All right. Questions. Here we go. Lightning round. You got 6 minutes. Go.
All-time favorite animal to hunt?
Elk.
Ding, 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 ding. You are correct, sir. You are correct, sir.
You are correct, sir.
Time's up.
That was fantastic. Thanks a lot for coming, Bill. It takes him about 20 minutes to get 4 questions. So
Burmese
Lightning round.
Burmese sheep, Huck Nose, and Diet Dr. Pepper. Diet Dr. Pepper, yes.
You are correct.
You are correct, sir.
All right, it's
So,
not such a lightning round if you stop asking questions. We can't consider this a lightning round.
Do you want to run the lightning round?
I'm gonna have nightmares about that dog's nuts.
I know, right?
Big nut.
I'm gonna go pour bleach in my eyes after this. Thing's
Oh,
over.
you're not kidding. You're not kidding. I don't even know how we got on here.
He knows people
I just
in the
sneaked in.
in the government cheese department.
They still do that?
They still make government cheese.
Do they really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That government cheese was the best. I mean, you know how much they charge for Velveeta? It ain't cheap. And they were giving Velveeta away for free.
You see what I got to deal with, Bill? This is a lightning round, and we have one question.
We got one.
We got one down.
Right.
He's got 3 more to go. It takes 20 minutes.
All right.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. Get it done.
Question number 2 for the lightning round. And 10,000 nothings. What would be your all-time hunting anywhere in the world, all-time hunting excursion, game, and why? Anywhere in the world. Money is not an object.
I think Alaska.
Ooh, good one.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
What would you go after up there?
Caribou and moose.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that'd be the ticket to do up there.
Yep.
Do one of those fly-in trips where they drop you off. They drop off your gear. They pick you up in a few days and
Bush planes.
Yep. I think that would be the shit.
I agree.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Do you have plans for something like that? Is it literally on your bucket list?
I've thought about it. It is absolutely a bucket list thing to do. But no hardcore solid plans as of yet. But that would be a dream hunt.
Absolutely. I'm thinking New Zealand, Red Stag, New Zealand. That'd
be cool too.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. And good fishing in New Zealand too.
That's what I'm told. I've never been, but I think that would be an amazing trip for sure. Alaska, absolutely. That's a bucket list.
Alaska's we are trying to get an Alaska trip together for Hunting for Monsters for our TV show on the East Coast.
Sure are.
Monsters like, sure, that would be great.
Sure are. That would be fantastic. Just let me know.
I've got family up in Alaska, so we're trying to. Aunt Jenny,
you got to take.
Aunt Jenny said,
take advantage of that.
Hell yeah.
Aunt Jenny said, you ain't coming to my house, but
I don't blame her.
but Uncle John was like, you guys are welcome anytime.
A buddy of mine went up there and brought me back some caribou, and man, that caribou burger was unbelievable. It was legit good stuff. Yeah, I want to do that for sure.
I mean, ladies and gentlemen, if you're out there listening, a man that lives in Colorado, which I consider to be one of the most beautiful places in this country because of just the variety of everything this country has to offer,
and
whether it be flatlands or valleys or mountain lakes, the mountains,
and the marijuana.
And that is why I'm moving to Idaho right after this show.
Yeah, right.
Anywhere as long as it's away from Michael John's. Coming from a man who lives in God's country to say like that above another place, that's a good testament to how incredible Alaska is. And I'm glad it's cold as hell because that place needs to not be touched. We lose everybody?
I don't know. Everybody.
My phone just went to low power mode.
Oh, Monster, we just went down to 1.
No, we got Bill here. Bill's back.
Okay. All right.
Yep,
all-time favorite fish to eat and potential recipe.
Oh. You know what? Can I do 2?
Sure.
Yes, please. We're all about
brook trout caught on a fly, where you gotta like if the little beaver ponds where the brook trout live around here. Kind of got a belly crawl up to them. We do a technique where we kind of slingshot the fly out onto the water. You don't stand up and cast, but you grab the fly and you kind of bend your rod back and just kind of let the fly go and the line go, and it floats out in the water. The brookies hit it. You get yourself a little mess of those. Start a little fire. We just roast them up like ears of corn, and just eat them right there. Boom! Awesome.
Wow.
My other favorite is brown trout or kokanee. Kokanee is a landlocked salmon. We have those here in Colorado, and but the meat's very pink, very similar to each other. Stuff them with a homemade stuffing, like a sage stuffing, and just put them on the grill and cook them till they're fork tender. Flake off with the fork and chow into them. Great way to eat trout.
I love it.
Sounds great.
Yeah, it does. Frank, you got another question, or are we going?
Yes,
to
I do. This
right.
is a Second Amendment question, non-political, but of great interest to folks out there who do not only carry hunting weapons, but we also do have that last-ditch weapon if anything ever does go into the poo-poo here in this country, because we do have the Second Amendment, and the reason why this country is so strong is that we're all still a team when the poo-poo hits the fan, and we're not going to be out for each other. We're not going to be out for individual. We're going to be out for the greater good, and that's why this country is so great. So what is your all-time SHTF weapon?
A shit hit the fan weapon.
Yeah. What's your all-time Are you a prepper at all?
Yes.
Okay. We're preppers here, surprisingly, in Southern California.
You know, if I had to go into, you know, my gun cabinets right here, I got a couple ARs in there, ready to rock. But I also have a shotgun, loaded alternating buck or double-aught and slug.
Yep.
You know, we call it a street sweeper.
Yep.
Alternating shots.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Shit hits the fan in my house, believe me.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's going down.
I like it.
I don't know. Are you guys familiar with the CZ Scorpion?
CZ Scorpion.
CZ Scorpion, yeah. It's a 9mm semi-automatic.
Oh, yeah,
But it's in a kind of a Uzi format.
Yes.
Cool gun. Cool gun. I mean, I love my AR, but if and I can run my AR in pretty tight situation, but that two-handed 9mm is a fun little gun.
Yeah.
You know. So
I can imagine.
where are we at? Where are we at home? Hey,
we are ready for.
do you have any questions? Do you have any questions for us, William Panek?
No.
Sonny up there. Where are you at, Sonny? In Maine?
I'm in Massachusetts, actually.
Okay.
Yep.
He's a masshole.
But I do have I got acreage that I hunt up in Maine. I bought it back when I first got on the sheriff's office down Cape Cod, and I hunt predominantly in Maine. Massachusetts, I've hunted here before. Not the greatest hunting for me, you know. I like northern New England and the state of Maine. We got some big boys up there.
You know, I got relatives in Pennsylvania.
Yep.
I visited the Pennsylvania area, DC, Maryland area. I'd like to get a little further up the coast, north. It's kind of one of my bucket list things. Go up there in the fall.
Sure.
And do all that. Maybe get in some fishing, some canoe trips, something like that. I would love to do that. Is that worth doing or no?
Absolutely. Anytime you want to come hunt or fish in New England or around this area, I mean, even Pennsylvania, it's only about 5.5 hours to Pennsylvania from me. You got to let me know, because I'd be more than happy to guide or take you or just drink while I watch you hunt. Be happy to do any of it. But yeah, I'd love to.
Right on, dude. I'm going to take you up on that.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I got 100 acres of land up in Maine. It's a little town called Stetson. It's about 30 minutes north of Augusta, 30 minutes south of Bangor.
I know exactly where that's at.
Yep, right off of 95. And we got some unbelievable hunting up there. Now, I predominantly do bow hunting. I haven't done rifle in a couple of years, but yeah, I mean, we got plenty of game up there for you to enjoy.
Right on, dude. I'm going to take you up on that.
Definitely. Absolutely.
We actually took Obama up there. And
took Obama?
Yeah.
You took Obama up there. What?
I'm sorry, my feed's going out here.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna lose Bill. He's at like 2%. Frank, wrap it up. Let's give away the last.
No, are we gonna lose Bill before we finish that?
We might.
We're gonna lose you soon.
I had 20% a couple minutes ago. I'm good.
All right.
Okay.
So we have time to give this right here away.
And I can always plug this thing in too if I need to.
All right.
You always have to have secondary headphones and secondary charging devices. I've learned that.
So we have an Aldo Rosado pink crankbait going to one lucky recipient in the chat room tonight. And how are we going to
do you know the Aldo Rosado story there, William Panek?
No, I do not.
Oh, Frank, you want to tell the Aldo Rosado story?
No, you know the brief.
Aldo Rosado, self-proclaimed greatest angler ever to grace the waters.
I have heard that.
Yep, won all of his tournaments right here with that pink crankbait. All right, and we were able to get that.
Not
signed.
that exact
Well, not
pink
this
crankbait,
exact
but
one, but
Now,
yeah.
does
a
that
pink
mean
crank.
he fished the whole tournament using nothing but that lure?
You know, I can't. You know,
We'll have to consult with Aldo to find
we'll have
out.
to talk to Aldo, and hopefully we have him on the show one of these days.
We're going to have, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have Aldo Rosado on LKM Coast to Coast one day.
Yep.
And I know we're going to have a giveaway the previous week for Depends because people are going to shit themselves.
That's right.
Here's a coupon for your local Costco.
That's right.
Go get a
Right.
box of Depends.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm not sure if he fished the entire tournament with just the pink crankbait. It's quite possible because he's never lost a tournament using the pink crankbait, and we were able to get that. Let me see if I can get that. We were able to get that signed.
Yeah. So these are honorary. These are actually collector's items.
Yep. There's only so many, and we only have a couple more left to give away.
KVD. You're familiar with KVD? I'm sure you've heard that name before.
Oh, yeah.
Kevin Van Dam. Kevin Van Dam was, you know, Kevin Van Dam, as good of a fisherman as he is, and people who don't follow tournament fishing, they don't realize that just because a guy isn't in the spotlight, you know, KVD, Micah Kennelly, surprisingly too. If you look at people, I always look at the top 10 finishers over a history of their career, and that's how you really tell who the good fishermen are, right? Like a random guy will win a classic every once in a while, but you tell me somebody who's been in the top 10, who's been in the top 10, you know, like 90% of the time or something. Those are the incredible fishermen. Well, so KVD was in a slump for a while. It was a few years. People had actually said, "Hey, KVD, you know, is KVD, you know, is he gone? Is he still got it? Is he going to win the classic? Whatnot?" And so KVD was up for the classic, and Aldo consulted with him because you know, Aldo's never lost a tournament, and so if it wasn't for that rotator cuff injury he had, which kept him out.
12 years old, proclaimed to be the best angler in the world at that time. At 12 years old.
And that knocked that rotator cuff injury knocked him out. He still made millions on endorsements and stuff. But
absolutely. Pardon.
But
let's wrap this up and let's give this away. You can keep going and you can talk forever, I'm sure of it, but let's give this away real quick.
All right. But so Aldo consulted KVD and he won the classic that year with that pink crankbait.
Yes.
That's sweet.
Yes, absolutely. With that one.
Sweet Jesus.
Sweet Jesus. All right. We are going to give this away to one lucky recipient who is inside of the chat room. Panek, can you pick a number?
Oh, yeah. It's a rattle trap. Sorry. It's a rattle trap. It's not a crankbait.
Oh, it's a rattle trap. We got to work on this. All right. I love it. All right.
Picking another number.
All right, we're going to pick a number. Bill, you got to pick it for us, all right? Between 1 and 25.
You don't want to go 100?
You know, we could be here all night. 1 and 25.
All right. This one's going to be a question, though. There's going to be a question.
It's going to be a question? You got a question?
Yeah. But no. We still need the number.
No.
Okay, I got a number.
Then actually do it between 1 and 10.
Okay, still got the number.
You still got the number between 1 and 10. Frank, you asked the question, and then hold on one second.
Here it is.
I got to get this going. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Okay. Ed's got to put up the things first, and then I'll ask the question.
I'm going to do it right now. Ready?
Jeez, look at him go.
All right.
Oh my God.
Go ahead and ask the question, Frank, and I'm going to put up the bangs because I'm not sure if I haven't seen Ed for a little while. So. Awesome. That's the question. What's the question, Frank? What do you got?
In honor of Marty and Martease Lures, and we're going to have Marty back this was a first-time trial. But what is Marty's wife's screen name on Twitter?
Excellent. Marty's wife's screen name on Twitter. Who's got it? Who's got it? Marty's wife.
All right. Who's got Marty's wife's screen name on Twitter?
We have not one answer.
Boy, Ed is crushing the Bob Newhart tonight. It only took him like 10 times. He's like, Bob Newhausen.
We got
Bob New Haven.
We got the right answer.
Oh.
Let's get the right answer.
We need a few of them.
Oh, I shouldn't have said that Jen's got the right answer because now everybody knows.
Yeah. We got a few. We got to go down the numbers. And technically, this doesn't answer my question, but
extra cheesy one. That's correct, Jen.
Yep.
So Jen is number 1 and number 2.
All right.
Why did
so
I need a number?
Because
I think we have enough for the number. Let's just go with what people did because they know.
Okay. All right. What is your number, Bill?
It is Wanda. Okay.
All right. So number 8.
It's Wanda Mac, also known as Extra Cheesy on Twitter.
So I'm right here.
So
Wanda
8.
Mac. We
down
have
from you
2. I'm going to put Extra Cheesy one as a number as well because that's actually correct.
Okay.
So
That's
1,
fine.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is PNW Outdoors Review. Does that sound right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yep.
7,
James.
8. PNW
James.
Outdoor Review. Congratulations, James. You were going to get a pink. We're going to call it a crankbait because that's what Aldo wanted.
No, it's not. It's a
rattle
it's
trap.
a rattle trap.
It's a lipless crank. That's what I'm calling it. You're going to crank this like a lipless crank.
It is. It's a lipless crank.
I'm not a professional angler.
Correct. Rattle trap is a company name.
Yes.
It is a lipless crankbait.
Yes. That is
It's a
correct.
pink crank is like we like
Pink
as Aldo like to
Rattle
term it.
trap shit.
Yeah.
All right. But congratulations, James. We're going to send this out to you. PNW Outdoor.
Where'd Michael Johns go?
He's gone. I think his phone actually died on him.
Oh.
And his dog finally woke up from the Rohypnol. So take it out.
He's probably all over me. He's probably like calling the cops.
Right? You know, the dog.
I'm stuck in this guy's bedroom and I don't know what happened.
Exactly.
I'm looking for my master. He keep playing with my balls.
My nuts are all over the internet.
I know. So
There goes my singing career.
Bill, we want to thank you for joining us tonight. You know, we really appreciate you coming and taking some time to talk to us and
Hey,
let
thank you
everybody
guys so
know.
much.
We love learning about new people and people that we interact with and engage with online, and we're having a lot of fun on social media with you. We really appreciate it. So thank you, Bill. And
You're welcome. Hey, can I give one more shout out to
Please.
Aaron
Hold on 1 second. Let me thank you and we'll give you your last word.
Okay.
So I really want to thank Marty. That was a groundbreaking thing we're trying tonight. We're going to get him back, and we're going to do that. Thank you, Marty, for coming on. Thank you, Michael Johns, for just ruining everything tonight. We really appreciate you. This big nuts, that's for you. Thanks, Bill. I love you, buddy. Thanks for coming on and pulling our fat out of the fryer there. I kind of wanted to save you for kind of a different time, but I really appreciate you coming in the lurch for us, and can't wait to see you. If y'all don't know, William Panek, despite the fact that he's a dirty old man, is really a great guy.
Absolutely.
He's really a solid man and a solid human being, and that's what we love about people here that you'll find. We might be a little quirky, we might be a little crazy, we might be a little interested in thighs, but you know what? Overall, we are great human beings.
That's right.
We're all being great human beings and great people with good values, and I really appreciate that about you, Bill.
Thank you so much.
I before you get into your parting words there, Mr. Panek, I just have one question to ask you, and that is, did you have a good time?
Oh yeah, this was great. I was a little nervous going into this. I didn't know what to expect from you guys, but loved it. Would do it again in a heartbeat. Anytime, fellas. Loved it.
Awesome.
Thank
All right.
you so much.
Well,
Any last words, Mr. Panek?
Yeah. Hey, anybody who's still hanging on out there listening to us,
There's 137 people still watching.
nice. Hey, all of you go to @Aaron_Taggerson # Cooper. That's his dog. It's in a contest. Just scroll down his feed. You'll find it. Click on it and vote. It's like a March Madness kind of contest right now. He made it into the round of 64, and dude, he needs your votes. It's a great dog. I've hunted with this dog. Aaron's a great guy.
Absolutely.
He's part of the Mud Creek Nation. Get out there and support him. I'd appreciate that. Thank you.
I vote every day. Monster, I assume Monster votes every day.
I am, because
for Cooper.
If Cooper wins, I'm going to have puppies with Cooper's dog. So
We're just pimping out.
Get out there and vote. Damn it.
Love it.
Get out and vote for Cooper. Cooper is an incredible dog. Unlike Michael John's dog, the one that you saw that still has his nuts. Michael John's dog only hunts biscuits. Seriously, you have a freaking pointer and you don't take him out hunting like for rats or something at least.
That dog hunts
Pointers,
guys. Are you kidding me? That dog's hunting
pointers.
He's doing just fine.
I don't even think that's a bomb dog, dude.
I'm not sure.
At least like make a bomb dog or something. Those pointers are awesome dog. You know what, Nick? I'm gonna save talking about dogs for the next one, Bill. So everybody out there in TV land, hope you enjoyed Michael Johns. Michael Johns.
No, I'm not.
I don't know how we got here either.
I got Michael Johns in the brain.
Well,
it was all those nuts. They just made me crazy.
We just want to thank everybody for joining us tonight on LKM Coast to Coast with William Panek. We will see you next week with Seth Outdoors. Seth is going to be here with us next week. All right, so next Monday, you're going to be here with Bassin' Away, Seth Outdoors. So thank you again, everybody, for joining us. We really appreciate you tuning in. Bill, thanks again. I can't wait to go hunting and fishing with you. So anytime you're ready, just let me know, and we're going here.
You got it, brother.
All right, take care.
Right. Thank you, guys.
We'll talk to you soon.
All righty.